Well, my name's Dick Evans. I'm a long-term marijuana law reform supporter, an activist. I'm a lawyer in Northampton, Mass. I concentrate in the area of conservation real estate, actually. We're here today in Boston following the hearing before the Revenue Committee, which had a public hearing on the House 2929, which is titled A Bill to Regulate and Tax the Cannabis Industry. It's a full legalization bill that repeals prohibition in its entirety and substitutes a system of regulation and taxation and licensing and so forth. I was delighted to see what happened today. I think we actually made history today, to be perfectly honest. This is the first time I can recall seeing an actual engagement with a legislator or a policymaker seriously, with no winks, no smirks, no cheap puns, no smiles, no laughter, serious discussion about repealing marijuana prohibition and replacing it with a system of regulation and taxation. It was mind-boggling to see that occur. I know this subject is being discussed seriously in California. It's being discussed seriously in Rhode Island, and I am thrilled to report that it's now being discussed seriously in Massachusetts. I pointed out to the committee that whatever you think about marijuana, whether you like it or you hate it, you despise it, you fear it, or if you're indifferent about it, it's undeniable in 2009 that marijuana has become inextricably embedded in our culture. It is ubiquitous, which means everywhere, and it is ineradicable. And those are the bedrock premises upon which this notion of prohibition, of repeal, stands. If there's anybody who contests or disputes those facts, that marijuana is ubiquitous and ineradicable, it seems to me that he or she has a moral obligation to come forward and tell us how many more dollars have to be thrown at prohibition to make marijuana go away, and where those dollars are going to come from. But if you accept those facts, that marijuana is ubiquitous and ineradicable, then too you have an obligation to come forward and suggest how we as a society can curb abuse, how we can protect the public health and safety, and how we can eliminate the crime and violence associated with illicit drug trafficking. That's our objective, and that is the duty that impels us to come today. What we did today was ask the committee to put on their green eye shades and closely scrutinize marijuana prohibition, keeping in mind that the revenue prospect from this commodity may very well be comparable to that which they are now expecting to get from casinos, and even that is speculative. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars here, maybe. As I mentioned, California's looking at this seriously, Rhode Island's looking at this seriously. I hope Massachusetts is now looking at it seriously. You know, the economic circumstances being what they are, the marijuana issue has substantially changed. It's no longer just only about the injustice and the inefficacy of prohibition. Now it's about the obsolescence and the unaffordability of prohibition. And the big issue before the Revenue Committee and before everyone is whether it is a wise and prudent thing to turn our backs on the prospect of this new revenue from this commodity. That's the issue. And I hope more and more people will see that it is neither wise nor prudent to continue to ignore this prospect.
Okay. Excellent. Well, thank you. Thank you for filing the bill, and thanks for coming out today.
Thank you.
Let me ask you one more.
Go to the website, www.cantaxreg.com. CANTAXREG mikecann.com. Lots more on this issue there. See you there.
All right. Thanks a lot, Dick.
Thank you.
How you doing, Mike? You're doing an awesome job. That was very inspirational in there, watching all you guys speak. I'll tell you. And MikeCann.net, that's where I get all the information. KOP gets all his information from MikeCann.net. Mike, you're doing a wonderful job. I think we're going to be a part of history here in Boston. I think we are actually going to hopefully make some leeways here and maybe be like a revolutionary state and become the first state and beat California, become legalized and taxed. Wouldn't that be great, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Hello to everybody out there. Mike Cann, my man. Love you, Mike.